Hey everybody, what's going on? Your host LovelyCheesePizza here. Welcome back to Let's Play some more Gran Turismo 3, the ultimate simulator of the driving action. And we've only got 3 International A license exams to go before we'll have it. And then we'll be able to do our first endurance race in this whole journey to the center of the earth. But just on the random off chance that we get these 3 things done abnormally quickly, I do have a little extra thing that we can do to suck up some time before we actually jump into the endurance race, because I don't want to start that thing and have it be like half an episode, like have it be half of an episode, and then we run into like a problem or something. I want to like be able to start the endurance race fresh. So in case we get these 3 things done, I have another race that we can jump into to suck up the rest of it. So let's get down to business. Oh, we get to drive the Zonda C12. Oh man, this car is so tight. And I don't mean tight in the way that it handles, because it probably handles looser than a Vegas whore, but it's, oh, it looks so sick, but it handles so awfully. It's just insane. This car basically looks like a spaceship that you drive. Like that's like what I equate for this thing. It basically, to me, looks like the type of vehicle that was like designed like 50 years ago under the pretense that this is what all cars were going to look like in the year 2000. Like, he's like, oh, in the year 2000, every single vehicle is gonna look like a spaceship, and this is gonna be the prototype right here. Unfortunately, we're like, I mean, if we really got to get into it, the very middle part with those 4 circles there, that looks almost like, this car model-wise almost reminds me too much of one of the cars from San Francisco Rush 2049 that literally has a rocket engine that blows fire out of the back. This is really starting to piss me off a little bit. Like, you can't afford to lose any speed anywhere here. I mean, I feel like I did fairly well. Oh my god. I feel like I did fairly well the one that we actually completed it, but it was just that one spot that I stopped or slowed down. Okay, that was definitely better. This is the spot. This is the spot. God, it handles so bad. Ugh, it's driving me crazy. There's no way we're gonna get this thing. There's no way in hell. Nope, not happening. Ugh, I hate it. This one's it's hard, but it's hard for like the wrong reason. It's hard because this car, it handles like dog shit. God, I hate it. Oh man. That's what I'm saying, man. This thing handles so poorly. Here we go. That's about as good a turn as you're gonna get. God, just turn. God. Oh, what do I have to do? Come on. Come on. Drive faster than what you're driving. Ugh. Oh, I hate you. I hate you, but I love you, but I probably hate you realistically more than I love you. Oh, there we go. It was okay. It was most certainly not great. That is maybe about as good as it's gonna get. Come on, baby, come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on! Hey, there it is. I'll take that. It was not pretty, but I will take it. It is good. It only took, what, 4 minutes? But hey, you know, Rome wasn't built in a day, and apparently the person that designed the handling system for that car may have built that in one day, because he really didn't think about that. Hey, if this thing's going any amount of speed at all, it's not turning. It is not going to do it. This also, on the other hand, not tight. I do not enjoy these complex string sections. Doing a race on this track, however, would be very fun, but just this in itself, maybe not my favorite thing to do. Oh boy. Alright, well, off-road we go. Dude, I gotta tell you, so last night I went to the bar to go watch the Portland game with Matt and Lige, and we get there and like I wasn't even really planning on drinking at all, just because I'm basically broke as a joke at the current moment. Oh boy, that's literally the same exact thing we just did, but we recovered. yeah, I'm like basically super broke right now. But we get there, and like I was still kind of, you know, coughing a little bit from, you know, this little randomized coughing fit that I seem to get sucked into when I talk. And the bartender there, she's like, what's wrong with your throat? I was like, I'm getting over being sick, and every once in a while I still, you know, oh no, every once in a while I still keep coughing. She's like, well, she's like, you want something to drink? I was like, maybe a little. I was like, I just had a cough drop, so like beer's gonna taste terrible to me right now, and I don't really know, you know, what sounds good as far as drinking's concerned. She's like, well, how about a hot toddy? And I was like, oh, I've never had one of those. I was like, what exactly is it again? Like I've heard of them, but I've never had one. So what's in it? And she's like, well, it's you know, it's whiskey, it's, you know, really hot water, lemon juice, and honey. And I was like, hey, that actually sounds pretty good. She's like, it's also like, I mean, it's especially good on a sore throat. And I was like, well, I mean, I don't really have like a sore throat, but I mean, I have been coughing, and it's because my, you know, my throat is kind of sort of aggravated. Come on. 7, 8. Oh, God. It's killing me. I'm just barely off. And so she made one of those for me, and she brought it out, and dude, I am super down with hot toddies. Those things are so tight. Like, I should have had that a long time ago when I was really having the coughing problems. That would have been so clutch to have. So I feel like I gotta have like a bottle of whiskey at the house at all times now, just in case, you know, the situation cometh forward. But that's besides the point. Okay. Definitely got through this section much cleaner than I have in previous things. I almost went off the course. I almost went off the course again. Come on. Oh boy, I don't know if we're gonna make this one. 6, 7, 8, yes. Got it. Ugh, boy. Dude, these A tests will be the death of me. Somebody had told me, and they're like, hey, you think the international A is bad, wait till you get to that S license. And I know, believe me, you are not telling me information that I am not aware of. I know the horrors that are involved with the S-class license. It is such the Banshee shriek that I'm not okay with it. And in case you're wondering what that means, I mean, outside of it being a special either special move or item from the anime Yu Yu Hakusho, it also means that it's bullshit. Oh boy. Yeah, all the tests in the S license are basically like 1-lap runs of various courses. That's basically what it is. And it's not very good. There's one especially, and I think it's on either the midfield raceway. Oh, come on. Or it's on the Grand Valley Speedway. Either one of those, and if you make like one mistake, you are absolutely screwed. So you got to be real careful with it. We'll be all right though, as long as we can get out of the damn dirt there. Dude, I gotta tell you guys, this was such a weird thing. Like, this was probably one of the most classic versions of somebody overreacting to something that they didn't need to overreact to at all, but it happened anyways. So I had to go up to our Woodburn store tonight to close because the lady that normally closes for us, she got snowed in. Because she lives like up at a higher elevation on like a farm, and so obviously there's not as much, you know, plowing of the roads going on. And oh no, don't do it, thank you. And so, you know, she called and she's like, hey, I'm not going to be able to come into close tonight because you know, I'm basically snowed in. And so I was like, all right, well, no, don't do it, ah! Damn you. Oh, you Frankenstein bastard, you. But so I was like, okay, well, I'll drive up there and I'll go take care of it. And so drive up to the store in Woodburn, grab, you know, some Taco Bell for lunch at 5:30 because, you know, that's sometimes you just got to take lunch at 5:30. You know, what are you going to do? And so I get up there, and I only had to work for like an hour up there because, you know, we closed at 7. Got up there, basically only had a hair over an hour once I actually got on the floor. And so I'm working, and there's these two kids, probably about my age. They come in, and you know, they're looking like at essential oils and whatnot. And the guy, he picks up this bottle of tea tree oil, which if you don't know what tea tree oil is for, it's good. It's like an antiseptic, so you can use it for, you know, destroying, you know, fungus and bacteria and killing lice, you know, that are growing inside you know, growing on your scalp and having a pool party or whatever. And oh boy, the final turn. It's the Degust rune. Come on, man. God, the turn. You're dealing me a hand that I can do nothing with. It's like having 7-2 offsuit in Texas Hold'em. You're just giving me nothing. But yeah, so he grabs this tea tree oil and he's looking at it, and like his girlfriend or his wife or whatever asks him a question, and it must have like taken him by surprise or something, because he just totally like flinched and then dropped the bottle on the ground, and it just exploded everywhere. And like that wasn't the weird part. The weird part, like the overreaction part, was the way he responded to that when it happened. He just went like insane. He just like, he was so mad at himself. And like I get it, because, you know, I mean, in a lot of places you break it, you bought it, but you know, we don't really employ that kind of thing unless the person, like, you know, did it on purpose or something. Like that's obviously a different scenario. But no, don't! Why do you have to do that? Why do you have to spin around like a cop doing a donut in an abandoned parking lot on his day off? You don't need to spin out like a freaking douchebag, you know? Just take it in stride and do it. You know? I'm not sitting here asking you to, you know, decipher the Dead Sea Scrolls. Just get around the corner so we can move on with our lives. I mean, at this point, we're not going to have to employ using that extra race I had planned. It was just one out of the FR challenge, so I mean, it's not really a big deal. We can do it later. But the way he reacted to this was so funny. Like, he was just like throwing expletives and stuff everywhere. He just went, ah, fuck, ah, god damn it, I can't believe I did that shit. I was like, dude, don't worry, man, it's all right. Like, I mean, people have broken. Gosh, this turn is so stupid. Oh my god, this is driving me crazy. But he was just like going totally like, he just came unhinged at this. It was so weird, and I was like, don't worry about it, man. It's totally cool. Like, I mean, you know, I'll get it cleaned up. It's no big deal. I mean, it's a little bottle of tea tree oil, you know. And he's just like, that's not the fucking point, man. I'm just so tired. He's like, I've never done that shit before. I've never done that even once. I'm just so damn mad. I'm just so goddamn mad. And his girlfriend's just like, hey, it's all right. He said he's going to take care of it. He's just like, that's not the point. The point is I shouldn't even have done that in the first place. God, this is so stupid. And he's like sitting there like looking at his open hands like they betrayed him or something, and he's just so mad. Oh man, it was just so divine seeing somebody getting that upset about it, you know. Come on, no, don't do what you were thinking about doing. Come on, just get around the corner. No! Oh, we got it! That was the most visually hideous way to finish off a license test. But hey, you know what? We got it. I don't even care. Sometimes you got to do it in the ugliest way that you can, and we did. We really did. So congratulations to me. Here's your little flimsy piece of steel that says License 1A. It doesn't even have your name on it. I mean, if you were to present that to like an official saying, hey, I got this International A license, let me into the race, they'd be like, I mean, how do I know this is yours? How do I know you didn't steal it from somebody? And you're like, well, but I mean, they gave it to me. They're like, well, where's your name? It's supposed to have a name on it. I was like, they didn't tell me anything about that. Yeah, see, this is what the S license is all about. It's all one-lap deals, of which that one is gonna be the frickin' worst, man. God, I knew. I was telling you back, way back when, having to do that with a Viper again is going to be terrible. This one, not so bad, though. The one that really used to bug me the most, though, is actually this one. This Lotus Speedster on Apricot Hill. It's seemingly not that bad. Like, there's not a lot of really heavy corners in here, but you can't make any mistakes. I hate it. So, with that said, my friends, we're not going to have to spend any time, going into doing that other race. But one thing that I will do really quick, just to get our car all prepped for, for the coming times here, we're going to get in, and we're going to go check out one of the absolute coolest and most seemingly pointless things in this game. We're going to go to GT Auto, and we're going to go to the car wash. You actually have to pay money to go into this car wash, spend 50 bucks, 50 whole simoleons to have your car do this whole thing right here. I mean, yeah, you got a little bit of glossy gloss there, but I mean, would you pay $50 for a car wash? I mean, maybe if they were like, bikini-clad women, I might be more inclined. But just to have it do the Hot Wheels car wash thing, or like the Micro Machines one, where you put it in the thing and you put some water in it and you spin it around and the car changes color, if it's like hot water or whatever, I don't think I'd pay 50 bucks for that. Call me crazy. Call me crazy. And then we'll do a quick little oil change here. Not like we really need to. I'm actually not going to do it. There's actually really no point in that. I was just going to do it just so you guys could see what it looks like when it's done, but I'm not spending $250 on that. I mean, what are they using? That high mileage oil? My God. Let's save the game. And when we come back on the next installment of Let's Play Gran Turismo 3, the Ultimate Driving Simulator, we're going to get it all started, my friends. We're going to go into this race, and we're going to check it out. I'm really excited for it. I'm also crossing my fingers and my toes and my genitals that this is all going to work out, the way I'm hoping it's going to work out. So, with that said, my friends, this is your host, LovelyCheesePizza, saying thank you guys for watching the struggle, because it was most certainly evident through all three of those. And when we come back, we're going to do it. So take care, and I'll see you later. Have a hot toddy, why don't you? It soothes the throat.